rain game at the beginning of the season. This shit is whack.
And the Terrapins kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Seminoles offense will go on the attack first. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. A veteran quarterback, strong presence. You know what you're getting. They believe he is more dialed in and locked in than ever. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it day one.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Seminoles send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt. Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. This is one of the most dynamic backs in the country. He's been through the wars, and they are excited to rely on him for this season. Running inside, it's Coleman. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Coleman. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that 1st down and keep the offense on the field.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
And the Terrapins line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's complete to the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the tries to cash in.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Maryland! Quick strike through the air for the score. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun to give, looking for room. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keeps it on the option. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to pass. It's Jacobs. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can control a lot early.
I like the aggressive play call there on offense. You're taking a shot on 3rd and short, and maybe what you're thinking is, even if this is incomplete, we're going to stay on the field and we're going to go for it on 4th. But really nice route, beautiful throw. I don't know if the defense was expecting that, and they gave up a big one through the air.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Orlando. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This drive will open from the 15. On the ground, it's Coleman. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. Got enough for the first. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Up to 44 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. The lone back's got it. Past the 45. There's a crease. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position. all game long.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. And the Terrapins come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They're working that left side. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that third down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up fourth down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Trying to move them on the counter. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Jacobs. Makes the grab on the left. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Pulls it and fires to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Bringing it back at the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Florida State.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point is good. Coming out with it, it's Orlando. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. The run inside. It's Coleman. He's now up to 95 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback making adjustments. Coleman's got it on the right side. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just drop the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
Working that left side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Terrapins had this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. A spectacular one-hand grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Look out, he's got room. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the we just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They want to run this quarterback. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Now on the move. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. First and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's Jacobs. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
On the Maryland sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Spins away from the defender. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Going long. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed. But it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
Going back to the well. Another deep ball. Another incompletion on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Picks up the first down. He hits the slide and he's converted this fourth down to keep the drive moving. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pocket breaking down. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. He got it, and they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at Wisconsin, taking on the number 13 team, the Cal Golden Bears. And it's the Badgers, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now over to your game inside Bank of America Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Noles will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
The Terrapins head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he told me that he is probably going to stick with this young player. Although they are leading right now, he is concerned about the play of this young star. He said, I've got to see a more consistent performance for him here in the second half, but they're going to give him that opportunity to right the ship. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Roberts. Quarterback adapting. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Got enough for the first. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Here's a little room there. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like...
Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. The Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Got enough space. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will... And it's a fumble on the play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Dropping back, it's Jacobs. Finds his tight end. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. It's a fumble. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
The RPO, it's complete. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He's got it on the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Here's a heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision. That's a tough decision to make.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Hits him with a stiff arm. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Looking to fire. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Got his man to the left. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the 1st down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Orlando. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Jacobs. Under fire. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. It's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
The Seminoles will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own. There he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins! He got loose and it was lights out after that. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Got out of trouble and throws. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Looking deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
I think in this situation after that... In 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Holds it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Coleman. Plows through the defense. Sweet cut there.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with it.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it then.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires downfield. Complete on the comeback. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Jacobs. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Runs through a tackle. And runs through another guy. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Jacobs. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Noles want to move quickly. Wants to throw it. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field.
Oh, he's got some space. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Going to the run, it's Coleman. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The give as they work on that clock. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Maryland! His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
They'll get a little bonus yardage added on with that face mask penalty, adding 15 to the return. 1st and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. Got his man.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
He makes the grab. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Knowles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Jacobs. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He's looking to pass. Rush is on him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
This late in the game.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Looking for the score. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Orlando. He breaks a tackle. Makes it past the marker. He's loose on the right. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the stomping has commenced. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Jacobs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. No need to get cute here. You've run enough plays. Now it's time for the kneel down, David.
Take the knee, make them use their last time out, then they're out. The clock runs out. Jesse, it's a beautiful thing.
The only way you lose this game is if you fumble. Make sure you execute the center quarterback exchange and go celebrate in the locker room.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick. Inside of a minute, I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same